Welcome to The Know, I'm Brian.
I'm John.
Black Ops 4 has had a huge launch. Almost overnight, it's established itself as a big player in the ultra-competitive Battle Royale genre.
They beat Fortnite.
They
Finally,
did it.
They beat it.
It's dead.
Fortnite is dead.
Yep.
You all have to uninstall right now.
That's what the story's about.
Stop watching this newsread and uninstall right now. I'll wait.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back. Anyways, now lots of players are wondering, did the servers work better in the beta than they do now?
Talking about Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
Not Fortnite.
Spoiler.
Which you uninstalled.
Yeah.
It turns out that's not just your imagination. Over the weekend, some people did their own tests that showed the servers on the PlayStation 4 are performing at just a fraction of the rate that they did during the Black Ops 4 beta.
Yeah, as you might imagine, this is causing a bunch of controversy online, with people demanding an explanation from developer Treyarch. Some are already complaining that they feel ripped off by a game that performed better in the trial than it does in the finished product.
I believe that's called a bait and switch.
Yeah.
Yep. One Reddit poster, great at losing, wrote, "Downgrading performance once the game releases is deceitful. We all know that betas like this are also used to get people to buy the game too, so the standards they set should be held to the proper release as well."
It makes sense. That
Yeah.
tracks. This all went down over the weekend after a bunch of Reddit posts noticed that the multiplayer server send rate, also known as the tick rate, had dropped from 60 hertz that had been available in the beta to 20 hertz currently.
That's just a third, if my math is
You're so
right.
good at the math.
Thank you. Reddit user Smcrow did some testing and wrote that they connected to 7 different multiplayer servers in 4 different locations, and each showed a client send rate of 60 hertz and server send rate of 20 hertz. My testing was performed on a PS4 Pro with a wired fiber connection. Not bragging.
Smcrow concluded the server send rate has been lowered from 60 hertz to 20 hertz, causing more inconsistency compared to the beta due to the fact that there is on average triple the amount of time between server updates. Also, it would seem that matchmaking sometimes chooses servers that are undesirable in terms of latency.
Now, you might be wondering what send rate means. Well, it's basically how many updates the server sends to your console or PC per second. Meanwhile, the client send rate is the rate that your console or PC sends updates to the server.
Okay, but what does that mean? Insert Bill Nye segment. Well, a lower send rate can make the game feel less smooth, and it can lead to bad hit detection, which is a pretty major deal when you're playing a competitive multiplayer online shooter.
That's why I've been sucking so bad.
That's
The
why you've been
blackout,
sucking
it's the
so bad.
servers. Some players do say they've noticed a difference because of that lower send rate, though. Reddit user No Chance wrote, "I'm enjoying the game, but holy shit. Bugs, crashes, disconnects, lags, missing features, etc. Maybe this is what happens when you need to beat a Battlefield 5 release at all costs. Definitely what happens when you are cheap AF."
Yeah, so you can talk to DC and talk about when they rushed an entire crossover event to beat MCU.
Oh!
It didn't work out.
So this is the Justice League of
Yeah, this is the
Battle
Justice
Royale
League
games?
of Battle Royale games. Others say they feel ripped off, and I did too when I saw Justice League. Another Redditor named Scumbag Daddy.
That's my alt. That's me.
Love this name. Never change. They wrote, "This is like test driving a car and making the purchase, but when you receive the car, the engine and interior has all been downgraded. We have all been trolled by Treyarch."
Well, speaking of Treyarch, they finally addressed the issue on Sunday with a post on the Black Ops 4 subreddit, and they said they did tweak their infrastructure to prioritize stability over everything else.
Yeah, so you'll stay in the game. It'll just be a shitty game.
Yeah, it'll be a stable
It's gonna
shitty
keep
game.
running shitty. It's not gonna stop running shitty, okay?
Sorry you're getting shot from behind buildings.
The studio wrote, "We're constantly working to optimize the game and particularly network performance to ensure the highest quality online experience for our players. For a game launch with as massive a population as ours hitting so many global servers at once, we configure our infrastructure to ensure game stability as the highest priority over all other factors."
Okay, but that kind of makes sense, but also a little bit weird to me that they didn't plan for a massive launch. It's a Call of Duty game, pretty big franchise. It's not like a fucking Devolver Digital game here. They should expect for a few million players.
I wanted them to respond and be like, "We didn't know you all knew about this game so much. We didn't know so many people were going to play our game.
This is supposed to be a small indie title, an
this-
art game.
It's the 4th one of like a series. Are you all playing it that much?"
It's not a visual novel. It's not Dream Daddies. Expect for some people to play. God, yeah. Come on, Activision. That's the publisher.
I hate the latency in Dream Daddy. It just really ruins the whole experience.
When the pages turn.
Treyarch added that they're working on it, and we can expect updates soon to fix things. At least we hope.
They went on to say, now that we're past the initial launch of the game, we are focusing on fine-tuning network performance around the globe using the real-world data that we have collected. Over the course of the next 2 weeks, we will roll out several updates to our network setup that will continue to improve upon the experience of our players since launch.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they fix things, but this is definitely not a great look for Black Ops 4 so soon after launch. You only get one chance to make a first impression, and with all the options out there, players will only put up with so much before moving on to other games because there are a lot of them out there, and we're in good game season right now.
Yeah, like Dream Daddies. They can go back and play that. What do you guys think of this controversy over Black Ops 4's server? Have you noticed any issues? How does the experience compare to the beta? Let us know in the comments.
And for all your Black Ops 4 and Dream Daddies news, be sure to like this video if you're new around here. Subscribe to the Know.
And go to the Know.tv.
Do it and uninstall Fortnite.
We're Dream Daddies.
We are Dream Daddies.
Yeah.
Stability and good network latency. Like, could we just prepare for that?
Isn't this what AAA games are for? Isn't
They have
this
the
what
money.
we want? Yeah. You're whatever you are. Are they Activision? No.
Is Treyarch?
Who owns...
We're just going to cut all this because we just look like idiots.
Yeah. Never mind. Here, back up. I'll do it.